Hello, Memecoin degenerates, and welcome back to another episode of Memecoin Academy. Memecoin Academy is known as the home and birthplace of the Blue Pocket Fibonacci retracement. And what is the Blue Pocket Fibonacci retracement? That is the 0.75 and 0.786 level on the Fibonacci scale. Now, what are Fibonacci retracement levels? Well, Fibonacci retracement levels stem from the Fibonacci sequence, right? Which are horizontal lines that indicate where support and resistance are likely to occur on a chart, right? And each of these levels is associated with a percentage of that either expansion or that retracement. Today we're focusing on the retracement, right? The percentage is how much of a prior move of that price has retraced, right? And the Fibonacci retracement levels are usually as such. On a standard Fib scale, they're usually 0, 0.236, 0.382, the 0.5, which is the 50%, also known as the equilibrium, the 0.618, the 0.786, and the number 1, right? This gives us our Fibonacci scale, right? Now, the indicator is useful because it can be drawn between two significant price points, such as a high and a low, or a low and a high. The indicator will then create levels between those 2 points. Now, the way we've done it here at Memecoin Academy is I've broken it down into specific levels for you to follow. Very simple, which are specifically cultivated for meme coin trading, right? And this is where the birth of the Blue Pocket came from, okay? And I'll show you quickly, right? So we'll go to our watch list. I've actually done some research and had a look at a few of these tokens to see, to show you and to see how powerful this retracement tool is in our arsenal for trading, right? And here we are. I have one here already. This is Donald on Sol. Now, first of all, you can see that we have the Fibonacci retracement tool up. And I'm just going to show you how I get these settings on our retracement tool. So we'll click our tool. First of all, I'll get rid of it. And we go to the side here and we have this tool here. So we click to the right and we have our Fib retracement tool at the top, right? As you can see, I favorited it and it's part of my favorites tool column down the bottom here, okay? So we click the Fibonacci retracement. We take it from the low point on retracement to the high point. So you always go left to right. And if you're doing expansion, you'd take it the other way around. So argument's sake, top to bottom, left to right, always left to right, okay? Now, how did we get these points of reference? Well, let's have a look. So we go to our settings here, go to our settings, yeah, and it brings up the style page on the retracement, right? And here we have our tick boxes, right? And our percentages. So all you have to do is you can just click on one to turn it on and off, right? Or you can just click on an existing one to change it. So for example, we can change the 0.382's come on. I'll press OK. And here you can see the 0.382 has come on to our Fibonacci level. So we don't want that for today. So we'll just take that off. But to add in the 0.75, you just click on one of these empty spaces, or say you have a standard, the Fibonacci tool as standard, you would have these clicked on. You'd have the 0.382, you'd have the 0.236 and so on, right? So you take them off, and what I've added in for the sake of my chart is I've added in the 0.5, the 0.75, the 0.786, and the 0.886, right? Now the Blue Pocket is in blue, light blue. Okay, and you want to make sure that you've got it in light blue because this is our famous Blue Pocket zone. This is what we're going to focus on today, right? And I'm going to show you how important this level is in meme coin trading and altcoin trading specifically, right? Now, all you do is once you've clicked the levels you want, you just hit OK, and there we have it. This is our Fibonacci retracement tool with the settings that we want for today. So let's have a look here. So we've taken the pool from low to high, and this is the retracement of this level. And look where price came back to, okay? It had a pump off the 618, came back down, and it found perfect support, swept under the blue pocket, came back above, and it's gone back up to its equilibrium, right? Look at that, perfect, okay? And just so you know, we do not use these tools individually, okay? The sake of today's episode is to show you how powerful this tool is on its own, okay? But I would not recommend trading off it alone, okay? Because in trading, we need more than one area of confluence, okay, to take a trade, or one level of confluence. What I recommend and what my strategy is always based on is 3 to 4 levels of confluence. Levels, right? Which means that we want 3 to 4 points of reference on our chart to give us the highest probability of success of that trade, okay? That's the whole basis of Memecoin Academy and our trading style here. We don't just use the Fibonacci as is, as you see it here, and go, oh, amazing. Look at that. Entry. It's not good enough, okay? Who's to say that price can't just retrace? It could, you know, but we need the probabilities in our favor, and we need more than one level of confluence with either one tool or one indicator, okay? So that's our strategy. But as you can see, on its own, this tool is very powerful, okay? So this is on Donald, right? Ticks all the boxes with its socials, you know, has good liquidity, decent market cap, lots of holders, up she goes, okay? On increasing volume, right? That's what we're looking for as well. Another level of confluence, increasing volume. That's that one there. Now let's have a look at Boppy. Boppy is 573,000 market cap with 110,000 liquidity. Now I have the tool already open here. Tools taken from low to high. This was our uptrend. We've had our retracement, and look where price came back to. The blue pocket, perfect. Finds perfect support, right? And it also comes in line with this previous support over here. This is why it's such an important support and resistance level on retracements, okay? And this is on a token that's, you know, only got $500,000 market cap. This retracement tool works on all time frames and all tokens with all different market caps, you know? So it's a massive weapon to have in your arsenal when you're trading. Okay, we'll look at another one. This is a higher one. This is Higgy. Okay, this has got a $17.6 million market cap. And this one here, which I have the tool drawn here, look at that. We take the Fibonacci, I'll draw it again just so you can see, from low to high. Take our retracement tool, there it is there. Click that. We want our magnet tool on. Finds the perfect wick low of this low here to the high. And look at this. Straight to our blue pocket. You can't argue with that, can you? And look at the pump it had after finding support here. Once again, the 786 and the 0.75 shows the support and resistance level perfectly. Okay. Now, one thing with this Higgy as well is we can go back in time, and also I can show you how this level worked prior. Right? It hasn't just worked the one time. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's go back to when the coin first started, right? Let's see how it played in this section. So we'll go from low to high, and we'll drag it right across. Initially, it came down to its 886. Oh, sorry. Post coming down to its 786 here, it swept under and came to its 886, another important level. But as you can see, 786 bounce, support, became resistance, support again. Starts to trend, and then off she goes. Now let's see what happens in this section. That would be considered our first wave, right? First wave is there, okay? So we'll take our Fibonacci retracement tool from this low here to this high. And where does price come back to? Perfectly. 786. 786. Support the whole way along. Once more as support. Increase in volume. Price takes off. It's that simple, guys. That simple. Okay. Home of the blue pocket. This is why it's the home of the blue pocket. This is why we developed this tool, because it's so powerful. Okay. And as you can see, that's the second touch on the second touch in this token's history. First wave touched it, found support on it. Second wave found support on it, didn't break it. Third time, does it again. That's 3 times this tool on this token in our 3 separate waves has found support on our blue pocket. Hard to argue with that, isn't it? So we'll keep going and we'll have a look at Pepe. Now let's have a look at Pepe. This one is taking a little while to load. This one I have done already. Now this one's 1.6 million, 44,000 liquidity, relatively new, right? Relatively new token. We're on a 15-minute chart. And look at that. Low to high, perfect bounce. Perfect bounce on increasing volume. You know, you could technically trade these with just this tool and volume. Would I recommend it? No. Because the probabilities aren't in your favor. And I harp on about probabilities, but the whole trading and this whole market is a game of probabilities. Okay? And you need to have the most probabilities in your favor to have the best chances of success, right? Because the problem with the meme coin space is there's just so many traders suffering so many losses and heavy losses because they are just jumping in to anything they see. They're just aping into anything they see on the hope of a lottery ticket. Now, there's so many promises of lottery tickets in this space, okay? So many, because we see so many influencers and so many YouTube channels posting all these huge wins, but they are lottery ticket wins. Are they actually winning that much? That's the question. Who's to know? You know? But at the end of the day, how many people do you know that have won the lottery in life? No, I don't know many. And if you do know someone, well, then you're lucky to know them, because it doesn't happen to everyone. So if you've got that mentality in this space, well, you're going to lose your money. So what we want to do is we want to use these probabilities to give us the best chance of consistently winning the lottery, right? Well, not even that. Having many, many small wins. Many, many small wins to get that big that big result that equals a lotto win, right? We don't need one massive one. We just need lots of little ones. And this is how we do it with probabilities, okay? So we'll look at one more. We'll look at two more, actually. We'll look at Rocky. Rocky we have here. We have, okay, this is Rocky. Once again, I have mapped this out for you, okay? Fibonacci from low to high. We can even take it right from the start, just so you can see. Right from the start. And look at that. Perfect support on the blue pocket, the 7.5 and 7.86 level. You know, like these in regular trading, the 618, the golden ratio, is respected heavily, and it is respected in meme coins. But with the volatility and the less volume that goes through these meme coins, the swings are a lot greater. So this is why this level's so heavily respected, and also the 886. But we'll look at that on a future episode, because that's a whole different thing altogether, right? But for today, you can just see how well this is respected perfectly, okay? And this is a $16 million coin, right? Potential upside, could keep going, right? Easy money. So we'll look at our last one. Our last one is Pepe, Chinese Pepe. I think this is let's have a look here, 4 days ago. So I don't think this is the original Pepe, but for the sake of today, it doesn't matter. We're just looking at this tool and how it works. So we've clicked our Fibonacci retracement. We take it from the low to the high. Enough said. It's perfect. Look at that. It's mapped out our support here and it's become support again here. Wicks under, comes back above, looking for more potential upside, right? Hopefully, off she goes. If it can hold this level, you know, who knows where it could go. But if it breaks it, well, we could come down to the 886. But that just goes to show you how powerful this tool is. And I want you to start using this and implementing it into your meme coin trading, because it'll give you a better understanding of what these tokens are doing, right? It is an extremely important level. If it doesn't hold this level, I wouldn't be aping into tokens, right? You know, and also you want to be using this with your other tools in conjunction to find your 3 to 4 levels of confluence, including your volume, right? Including your volume to build your case to enter these trades, right? But that's all we have for today. I hope that was helpful for you. And please start implementing this into your trading and play around with it. You know, try a few different tokens, you know, just play around with it to start. You know, select 10 of these tokens. You know, let's just say we go to Duck Cat. Let's go to Duck Cat and see if it works on that. You know, get your tool, set up your levels, and start playing around with it. You know, Fibonacci. Oh, this one's very new, right? Low to high. Okay, pick one. Does it work on this one? Let's see. Okay, low to high. It's pretty new. So far it's found the 618. Will it come back down and retrace? Well, this is something for you to find out. Okay, and I implore you to start playing around with it and start testing these and building your own strategies and your own statistics, right? Because that will make you a better trader. Well, I hope you enjoyed that today, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.